Naruto has been the only shonen anime that I deeply love and connect with the most. I really do connect and love Kishimoto's character writing. I grew up with the big three: Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Later on, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note, I've seen One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, etc., My Hero Academia, Black Clover. I love shonen. It's just, Naruto's the only shonen where I can't live without. Like, I need it in my life. I've been watching Naruto every year since 2005. I haven't gone a single month without watching it. I just can't live without it. I connect with this universe more than any other shonen. As for my rest of my top 5, it's Black Lagoon, Made in the Abyss, Death Parade, Violet Evergarden. And the reason why I don't have any other shonen in my top 5 and a future top 10, it's still probably going to only be Naruto in there. Naruto's the only universe where I can get behind with these characters. The thing is, Naruto does not have the most well-written or complex plot. It never was about plot. It's not a fucking One Piece. And Naruto is surrounded by character-driven stories. Every character, for the most part, has their own legacy and their own story to tell within the ninja world. And because of that, like, I can get behind the pain of these characters. I can understand where they're coming from, their philosophies, and their backstories, and how they become who they are in the current timeline after the pain is done. Like, you get their character, you get their motivations, you get why they're suffering, you get why they're trying to change who they are as people. Now, that I'm not trying to say all the other shonens are bad or anything. That's not what I'm getting behind. I'm not saying Naruto's the best written in shonen. I'm just saying this is the only universe where I love compared to the other shonens. And as for my other top 5, I love them because they're character driven with amazing philosophies of their own characters. Revi, you can get behind why she's so pissed off about the world. Most people are not born with a gifted life or a gifted family. Sometimes a lot of people out there are just, they're not born with a nice life growing up, and you can understand her frustration why she doesn't like people who have nice lives, and because she didn't have anything. She was beaten, abused, and robbed, and you get who she is in the current timeline when Rock and Revi finally meet, and she doesn't like Rock because Rock had a better life compared to Revi. Rock didn't live a perfect life either, but it was nowhere near as bad as Revi's, and you can get her character arc. Violet, she wants to know what I love you means. She goes on this journey connecting with other people's, their emotions, their feelings, and then she develops as a real person, because when she's first introduced, she kind of comes off as a robot. But as she meets other people and writing letters to other people around the world, she connects with that to the certain point where she's understanding what I love you means, what do feelings and love and loss and pain means, and you get her character story, and I love that. Decim from Death Parade, he's basically in this universe where he can't feel emotions, he's not supposed to. He's this dummy kind of creature person. In order to judge people after they die, if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about, he has to give in with human emotions to judge them completely. And then he starts to wonder, am I bringing the darkness out of humans, or am I creating something? And you get what he's trying to do. He's trying to understand everybody and who they are as people, and then he gets emotional, and then you get how he likes to respect people who lived a fulfilling life. These character-driven universes, I love them a lot. Now then, to be fair, Made in Abyss is world-building driven. I love Made in Abyss for completely opposite reasons. Made in Abyss doesn't give a fuck. Made in Abyss gives you all kind of gore, messed up shit, a girl's arm being ripped open and cut off, and Made in Abyss it gives you everything you would not expect for an anime to do what it's doing. Made in Abyss is just built different. I love Made in Abyss for completely opposite reasons why I love the other universes. All I'm saying is that I love Made in Abyss, it's just built different, and respect the fact that it doesn't give a shit and it gives you everything you would not expect. That being said, Naruto's the only shonen I have in my top 5 because I don't have any other needs to put another shonen in my list. Like, I've seen all shonens, I've rewatched them, I grew up with them, and I do need to address something. Once you are a grown person, you can go back and revisit these shonens and make the ultimate decision. Do I like it because of nostalgia, or is it because I deeply connect with this universe? Well, for me, it's because I deeply connect with the Naruto universe. There's no Naruto bias or Naruto nostalgia here. I'm just saying I love this show because I got more out of it more than any other shonen. And no, it's not always about the world building. It's also about character philosophies and understand their pain and their suffering, and getting to know them of who they were from the very beginning, and then you see the development later on. Yes, Naruto's not original. I'm just saying the general thought. Kishimoto just gave me something I just never got out of any other shonen. That I love shonen. I love Bleach. I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a deep human story, but at the same time, a lot of its characters never really got to me like Naruto's has. And I just wanted to give you guys a message that I have kind of moved on from the shonen genre. Just because I make content out of it, it doesn't mean that's all I watch, or if that's all that I like. These are my top 5 in my list besides Naruto. Naruto is why I love character-driven stories more than plot or adventure or world-building series or a complex series, you know? I just want to give credit here, you know, like, I don't know what else to say. It's just, this is the only shonen that's really built for me. I will enjoy further new shonen out there, but Naruto's the only series where I just cannot live without, and its character writing just touched me different than any other shonen. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm D-Luck, subscribe if you want, and stay ninja weird. Bye.